Well, Zach know the truth now. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review with Life with Chess for Tyler Perry's Zatima Season 3, Episode 6. Okay, y'all, so first thing first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, this episode was dragging. But okay, let's talk about it. On this episode, okay, they started with Zach. He was asking Fatima where her watch is. She kept lying. I said, why is you lying? He's sitting up there. That's called playing in somebody's face. Now I understand she's trying to protect him and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's like you lying to his face now. And then he called her on it. What he said she was doing? Gaslighting him. That's exactly what they call it. I was like, right, she playing in your face. But yeah, her whole thing though is trying to protect him, keep him from going to jail, but she just making things worse. I want to know what's gonna lead to her busting somebody's windows out the doggone car. But yeah, on this episode, he was asking her, where her watch is. She over here playing dumb like she don't know. Like, oh, it could be any watch. He asked the man if he saw the backup. He's like, yeah, it's a photo. I said, oh my goodness. He's like, yeah, I got a photo. It's a photo of it. I was like, wait. I think he said he sent it to him or whatever, but yeah, he was looking at it. He was looking at it, whatever, and he seen the that it said to Fatima from Zach and everything. And she's still lying. She's like, oh, we don't know. We have to go to the the house and check and see if it's there. I said, no, now Fatima, you making it worse. But I got a question. That guy that's playing the funeral director, or I don't know the correct term for it, did he play on another Tyler Perry's movie or show? Was he the same funeral home director on the Has It Have Not when they was looking for a casket for what was it, Candace's son? Or did he play on something else? I don't know. He just looked familiar. But yeah, Fatima ends up telling some of the truth. She told that Jeremiah found out about the insurance policy. She told that he came or whatever. But she didn't tell that he tried to take of hers and take the money, that she failed or anything like that. But yeah, she told some of the truth, but not all of it. And Zach called on it. He was like, you're not telling me everything. He's like, I'm about to find out. And he going to get the watch. So she trying to stop him. He in his car. She said he kept taking little crazy turns or whatever. But he's in his car. She's in her car or whatever. And she trying to catch up to him. But then, look, she could have went up there. She was like, it's too much for her. Maybe it's in regards to the pregnancy. But yeah, I said she could have went up there. But yeah, it's about time it came out anyways. It's dragging. Deja and Preston. Okay, I'm confused. So was he not married? Was that a lie? Who was that who said, I don't know if it was actually in the show or it was somebody had come in. I can't even remember, y'all. But they were saying how Preston being married wasn't true. And he hasn't mentioned that when Deja flirting or whatever. He just saying what type of woman. He don't like this type of woman and that. And I was like, so you not married? I was like, nah, now. But yeah, they whole little scene, I was like, I wonder if they finna get ready to show a storyline with them. I would like to see it, actually. Like, I actually like to see her stop doing everything she been doing and settle down with Preston. But I don't know if they're going to take it there. We'll see. How do y'all feel about that? But yeah, she's still flirting or whatever, just throwing herself at him. She invites him in. She asks him to help with the groceries. So he said it right there by the door. His thing, though, he think about everything that Zach said. But yeah, she tells him, she throwing a party. She ends up inviting him. She started flirting and talking about she liked to have sex or whatever. And just kept on and kept on. He said she aggressive. He don't like women that's aggressive. Or what did she say? Some type of comment she made. And then he mentioned how he dealt with somebody like that. And I said, Danny. I said, Danny. But she was saying how no man has ever turned her down. I said, Zach did. I said, Zach turned you down. Look, I said, Zach, what you mean Zach turned you down? But yeah, he gave her something to think about. Like, hopefully we see her start to change. But I don't know. I'm ready to see more interactions with them, though. And I'm glad Preston is on the show. But yeah, like I said, so he not married or what? He ain't even mentioned the lady. But we'll see how that goes. Belinda came to the shop. She over here, like, she was trying to, I guess she was just trying to get information, or she just being Belinda. She was flirting with him and stuff, talking about some, he kind of cute and all of that. What did, the last episode, I forgot to mention it. What did Mr. Tyrone say that what did he call Jeremiah? He said, piece of crust. Did he call him piece of crust? But yeah, she started flirting with him. She ends up convincing him that she knows more than what, she knows the same thing he know. And then she was like, why you let them do it? He ain't let nobody do nothing. Then he mentions Fatima watch. And she started smiling or whatever, and he realizes that she tricked him. She tricked him out information. Yeah, so she's so messy, and I'm glad Connie called her on it. I'm glad. She was like, I thought these was your friends. I didn't write that down, so let me go and say it. She was telling Belinda how she said she thought that was her friends or whatever. And she was like, what, this is entertainment for you? She basically trying to tell her this is serious, and you over here laughing. She talking about, what did she say? She said how she hope she's there when it goes down. I said, exactly. They don't need to be friends with her. Like, I don't understand. Then Bryce over here talking about some doggone, he want to be friends. Bryce, save it, sir. Save it. But I guess that's who we're going to talk about now. So, Bryce ends up coming to Angela's house to apologize for how he behaved and how he talked to her. He ends up saying how he wants to move on past him trying to kiss Zach. At first, I thought he was trying to say he want to be back with her or whatever. And I was like, wait a minute. It cut off. But I was like, wait a minute. Why would she try to be with you again when she know that you into some things that she's not into? But she look like she gonna fall for it. I don't know. I just don't think that's okay. I don't think that's okay. I think, again, it's the Sabrina and Rich situation. Ain't his name Rich? Yeah. Because if somebody don't told you their truth, they don't let it be known repeatedly, not just once, repeatedly. You don't supposed to ignore it. This man sit up there and told you what he like. Not only that, on the episode before this, he over here all smiles when Zach said, everything cool between them or whatever. He over here give me a hug. He didn't ask Angela for no doggone hug, and she was right there. Nothing. But yeah, he wants to move on past the attempted kiss with Zach. He ends up telling her he just wants to be friends or whatever. He's like, I love you or whatever. Then he mentions her men. And he's like, he know basically that's the reason why she sleeping with all these men, because of him. And I say, is he right? Is he right? Did she start sleeping with all these dudes because of him? I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna end well. I don't know. But yeah, he thinks that she's having a relation with all them men because of him. I think that Fatima had ended up calling Connie to tell her about Zach coming there. He knew about the watch, that Jeremiah had it and everything. And then that's when Tony and Nate showed up. I think it was Tony and Nate. Then Belinda showed up or whatever. And they was just talking about it. Look, they tried to stop Zach. Zach went anyways. He was looking for Jeremiah. And they kept trying to cover it. Tony had the watch, and Fatima was saying how, she needed to get the watch from him. I guess so Zach wouldn't find it. I was like, but it's not gonna make a difference if you got the watch from Tony, because he already seen that Jeremiah had it. She missing the point. She over here talking about that ain't her watch. I don't know if that's the watch. He see the inscription. You playing in his face. Like, I understand she trying to protect him and everything, but at the same time, you calling him stupid. Basically, you indirectly calling him stupid. But yeah, they try to stop him or whatever. They don't succeed. He goes there anyways. Meanwhile, that's when Belinda and Connie was talking. I think that was before Fatima arrived. They was talking or whatever. She was telling her about herself. Fatima ends up showing up, asking where Zach went or whatever. I said she should have went. I don't think they would have stopped nothing, but still. So Tony and Nate tell him that Jeremiah's not there. He realizes that they both know something, because they been friends since childhood. And when you been real friends with somebody and been around them, you start to notice you ain't even got to be friends with nobody. You just be around somebody every day. And you could tell how they lie or their facial expressions. And he was able to tell that both of them lying. He told Nate he was a liar, but Tony an even bigger liar. Look, he don't hem him up. He don't hem him up to my son. He want to know the truth or whatever. He still wouldn't tell. So Nate was like, okay. He ends up telling him. But the thing about that though, he didn't even know what happened. He was like, he guessed she ended up falling, or he pushed her. He don't know what happened. Exactly. Y'all don't know what happened. Fatima knows. She said that y'all don't know what happened. She just told him he didn't know what happened. But either way it goes, Zach was gonna be upset. He was already upset about the watch. Now he definitely gonna be upset. So yeah, Nate ends up telling. So Zach was like, what? So he leaves out. He finna get ready to go confront Fatima, and it gonna go off. But yeah, Tony was upset with Nate. He's like, I saved you from getting whooped or whatever, and he was upset. Shoot, Zach upset, but they didn't show it. It just went off or whatever. Do y'all think Zach did too much? I said, poor Tony. First he got hemmed up. Next he's supposed to get thrown. He's supposed to get thrown, and what else? I know he's supposed to throw him or slam him, whatever he's supposed to do. I think he's gonna throw him. And something else, I forgot. But yeah, that's it. Let me know y'all thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day and be safe.